What's up, everybody? It's me, Danny, and I am going to teach you about our new sign-in sheets and also our new daily check. Okay, first we're going to talk about the sign-in sheets. Now, if you've been around ATAP for a while, you notice that these sign-in sheets look a lot different than the previous ones. I want to explain exactly what to do with these on a daily basis so that we can make sure that we're collecting the correct information and that we're making your job easier to do.
Just first say that all your sign-in sheets need to be in a binder. No more clipboards with loose pages kind of everywhere. All of your sign-in sheets should be in a binder and they need to be 3-hole punched. You are going to need to do a new sign-in sheet every single day. Drawing the line to separate the days is no longer going to be acceptable. You need to print new sign-in sheets. They will be found on the back office under frequently used forms. You can also contact your regional coordinator to get you more printed. If anybody comes in, you want to set the sign-in sheet out with the date filled in. As we are collecting information from the residents, we want to try to get as much information as we possibly can on why they came to the center that day. We want to make sure to get their name, their apartment number, the time they came in, the time they left. For kids, you might have to fill this part out. If they did homework, and any other reason they came in for a visit today. For way of example, you're going to see my handwriting over and over again. I've been told it's nice. I don't know, you can be the judge of that. However, as you should know, all of our sign-in sheets need to be filled out by each individual resident. Now, it's the end of the day and our residents have come into the center. We have everybody that's come in and they've filled out the sign-in sheet. Everybody's gone. We've cleaned up the center and now we're doing our paperwork at the end of the day. We're doing our daily checklist. But first, we need to fill out this portion of the form that says ATAP use only. Fill out the name of the RSC, that would normally be you, and also the name of any RSA, a resident services assistant, other staff, or any volunteer that might have come that day. Don't put names of people that were not at the center that day. Fill out the amount of youth attendance that attended the center, how many did homework, and how many adults came through, and how many adults the coordinator had contact with that day. Under daily activity, you're going to put the amount of participation you had in whatever that day's activity was. So leaders in training, home economics, STEAM, community pride, fun days for guys, fun days for girls. Everything that's on our agenda this year is listed here, and there's also a spot for other if there's something additional that you've done that day. So this day we had leaders in training, and we had 17 participants, but we also had a family fun day, and we had 13 participants. So in the activity, even though we had 47 youth, we had 17 participate in our leadership and 13 participate in our family fun. 12 adult attendances, so we want to add up how many adults came and for what purposes. 6 of them came to check in with the center. Those are adults who stopped by the center, stuck their head in just to see how things were going. 3 of them you talked to when you were outside playing with the kids as they walked up, and you gave them information that would be vital for them to know about the center or resources that are available to them. We also, because we had Family Fun Day, we had a couple people come in and participate in what was happening throughout the day. So we had 12 total. There's 9. I'm going to do my math right now. That's 3. Yes, I graduated high school. 3 for the community building. There's everything that we could possibly provide for adults is listed here. You're going to total up what adults came in for what purposes. And then at the end, you can see there's even a couple of spots for other if there's something off the wall that we don't have here. So that's our sign-in sheet. We're done with that. Now we need to snap a picture of it because we're going to go over into our daily checklist. All right, so we are at the ATAP back office. Now you're first going to go and you're going to hit the menu and you're going to scroll down to daily checklist. Boom, there we go. Now we're going to use Arizona Paradise Shadows daily checklist today. Congratulations. First thing, you're going to have to put in the date. It says date and time, but really it's just the date. So you're going to fill it out for that date. Now, the daily checklists really need to be done on a daily basis, not every other day, not in the morning, not some other day. It really should be done day of. You get the best information when you put it in day of. So the next question is name of RSC. Danny Ely. That's my name. Cool. How many total youth residents attended the center today? Now we're going to go back to our sign-in sheet that we did earlier, and we're going to look down on the ATAP use only where we've already filled out this information, and we have 47 attended the center. How many total adults attended the center and connected with the center today? We are going to look at that same form and see that we have 12. And hit next page. Sign-in sheet upload. A picture of our sign-in sheet. Obviously, this is going to look a little bit different in your phone or your computer, however you're doing it. But there you can see is the sign-in sheet. So we are going to say open, and it is going to upload. What will be there is there'll be a question, and it'll say, have you uploaded pictures this week? If you say no, that link is going to pop up. If you say yes, it's not. We uploaded our sign-in sheet, so we're going to click next page. Did you distribute flyers today? For sake of training, we're just going to say yes. How many flyers did you distribute? Now, you cannot say, I'm trying to type right now, a lot. You can't say that. You can't say all of them. You have to put a number in. So if you have 18 units, which one of my sites does, or if you have 426 units, you need to put the amount of flyers that you distributed that day. So if you did 426 flyers, you need to put that in. Did management receive a copy of the flyer before distribution? Yes, they did, because I'm always going to make sure manager has a copy of that before I distribute it to the community. Did you post in the community common spaces? This would be laundromats, bulletin boards, near the mailboxes if there are spots. This is a place where people are going to see our flyer and they're going to be able to know what's going on. So yes, I did post them in community spots. Now, if you ever run into a problem when you're on the daily checklist, this little button here, Save and Continue Later, is awesome. You can click it. You can put in your email address, atap.danny@gmail.com. Click Continue. And guess what? That link has been emailed to me, and that is also a place where I can go in and continue filling out this form up to this point. So if you're ever having a problem, you can't get it to do a certain thing, just save and continue later and try your internet signal somewhere else, possibly, would be one of the best ways to go about it. So we're going to click Next Page. Manager meetup. Did you meet with the property manager today? For sake of this training, we're going to say yes. What topics did you discuss with the manager? Okay, we talked about the upcoming holiday celebration. Talked about trash being left around the center and how she would like me to address that with the kids. We also talked about safety at night when it gets dark. Please note any issues ATAP leadership needs to be aware of. So this is something that a manager would tell you that they want to see that you need to pass off to your regional coordinator. This would be something like they want to see a better backpack giveaway at the beginning of school. ATAP Tech, did you follow up with all emails? Yes, I did. Did you add residents to the text alert system? Yes, I did. Are there any new computer or printer issues? Yes, there are. And look at that. A new page flies up for file the report. Let's click it. See what happens. As you can see, a new tab opens. And we are here at the computer report page. What community are you reporting for? We're in Paradise Shadows. Description of what needs fixed. Computer mouse is broken. Who was notified? Nobody was notified. I'm doing it right now. List any follow-up needed. Permission to purchase a new mouse. That's the follow-up I need. I'm going to click submit. Now, if I click submit, that's going to go to 15 people, and somebody's going to follow up with Jeremy about that. So we're not going to click submit today, but normally we would click submit, and somebody's going to follow up with you. So we're going to close out of this, leave. We're going to go back here, and we're going to go to the next page. Housekeeping. Owners and management teams may arrive at any time to conduct inspections. Please ensure the center is clean and presentable at all times. Is the center clean and presentable? Yes, the center is clean and presentable. I know that sounds redundant. That's actually really helpful for me on the back end of things. Most of you will never see why that's an important question, but it is. Please take and upload a picture from inside the center to show center's cleanliness. Here we go. Found my picture. I'm going to click open. There it's uploading. Is the cleaning checklist form full? Now, if you're wondering what the cleaning checklist form is, it is posted to the ATAP back office. It is under the frequently used forms, but it's also listed under faculty cleaning log. So that's this form right here, the faculty cleaning log. This is where we're putting the date and the time and the initials that we took care of those cleaning things. So when I look at my form, it is not full. So no, the cleaning checklist is not full. Cleaning checklist upload. This is where I would click to submit when the cleaning checklist is full. It's not full, so I'm not going to need to upload it today. There's also a link to the facility cleaning log so that you can print it as needed. Is there a new maintenance issue? We're going to click yes, because we want this link to pop up and we want to click that there is a maintenance issue. Maintenance report. What property are you reporting for? Here's all the questions. Again, when you submit, it goes directly to 15 people. We're not going to fill out this form right now. We're going to actually go and say no, and then we're going to go next page. Safety or behavioral concerns. This is super important. We need to make sure that we are filling these out on a daily basis. Now, when should you fill out a safety or behavioral report, concern, all that stuff? You should be filling that out anytime a kid leaves the center for an irregular reason. So if a kid falls and gets hurt and they go home, you need to fill that out. If there's fighting and you need to tell some kids to go home for the day, you need to fill that out. Anytime anything happens that is out of the ordinary, safety, behavioral, or just random, there was a trespasser on the property, something like that. This needs to be filled out. Now, what happens when this is filled out is, again, it goes to about 15 different people. We all look over it. Somebody is assigned to taking care of it, and we're going to follow through with making sure that this information gets to the apartment manager so that they are aware of what is going on. This also saves us. Now, if we have a kid that we're regularly telling that they can't be at the center because they continue to violate our center rules, and we don't have these reports to back up why we asked the kid to leave, then we put ourselves at risk of discrimination suits or a whole lot of other things. So let's go through this really quick. We're going to say yes. Next page. Have you filed the report? Anything that could be considered unusual at the center or on the property, when in doubt, fill it out. I have not filed the report yet. What property are you reporting for? Paradise Shadows. Name of residence or residents involved. Tommy, Pickles, and Chucky. Anybody know who I'm referencing there? Apartment number 7 and 9. Description of what happened. Tommy had screwdriver. Somebody has no idea what I'm talking about right now. Some of you do. We're just going to leave it at that. Consequences of those involved. Both asked to leave. Who was notified? The parents were notified. The ATAP supervisor was notified. And that's all. Please list any follow-up needed. None. Please list any other important information not listed on this form. We handled it. Handled it. So I'm going to hit submit. I'm not going to submit that now or everybody's going to freak out saying, what happened? Who is this Tommy Pickles guy? Why did he bring a screwdriver? Anyways, we also have a printable form if we need to get a parent signature. So you can click this link here and it's actually going to download. See, it's downloading right there. So I will open that up and show you what that looks like. Yes, I have Word 2007. This is a printable form that I can print, get the resident's name, apartment number, date, time, location, description of what happened, disciplinary action taken, the staff signature and date, the student signature and date, and if needed, the parent signature and date. Now, if you have to fill one of these out, you need to get a parent signature because this is becoming a regular issue. Then you want to print this out, fill it out, have the parent sign it, leave it with the parent, but make sure to take a picture of it. And then when we're doing our daily checklist, we want to upload that picture with this button right here. Again, it's going to ask you who you notified, so we can put parents, management, ATAP supervisor, phone call or email, not simply this form, report only, right? We can put a lot of those. So we're going to click done and we're going to click next page. Additional comments. This is a place for you to record any other information important to today, and don't forget to email your supervisor if needed. It says is needed, but it should be if needed. Next page, by checking this box and typing your name below, I confirm that all the information provided in this report are accurate, true, and correct. Knowingly reporting false or inaccurate information will result in disciplinary action taken with the possibility of termination of employment. Type your name to confirm above. I actually don't want to put all this in there because I submitted a lot of information that is not true or correct. But anyways, you put your name in there, not your email address, your name, Danny Healy. And then you would click submit. I'm going to click submit. Thank you. Your response has been sent. So that is how you fill out the daily checklist. I want to speak really quick to this photo upload link on the daily checklist. This is where we are now doing our uploads of the pictures. The way it used to be, but is not currently, is on the daily checklist, you used to have to load a certain amount of pictures each day from activities that happened. However, this was extremely time consuming, and to cut time and make things easier, which we're always trying to do, we created this photo upload link. So once a week, we're asking that all of our staff go in and upload pictures. This is what it looks like. 2020 weekly picture upload. Put in your name, today's date, what center you're reporting for, when the pictures were taken. So let's just fill this out really quick. Danny Ely, today's date, 2020, 3/12. It's weird that it says it backwards like that. That's cool though. What center are you uploading? I'm just going to say PCL, Pacific City Lights. Dates the pictures were taken. Now this gives me a graph. So it's Monday. I'm going to say the Monday the 24th through the 28th is when these pictures were taken. Next page. Picture 1, picture 2, picture up, all the way up to 15 pictures that you can upload here. This is supposed to be done on a weekly basis, so please make sure to upload those on a weekly basis.
I hope you can see how we are working our hardest to make your job easier, and by changing the way we do the daily checklist as well as the sign-in sheets, we're trying to create a more efficient use of your time. If you have any ideas, you can always email us. My email is atap.danny@gmail.com. Miss Sherry's is atap.sherry@gmail.com, or you can also contact your regional coordinator if you need more clarification or you have any ideas that could help us make your job better. Thanks for watching.